Marcus. You know what's you know what I wait for, Greg? For that. Yeah. Yeah. I've noticed there's a little. Hey, good morning. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. It's cloudy out there. You know, it's kind of funny this whole week, and we said this earlier in the week, that the entire week would be almost exactly the same. And it really has been with clouds in the morning and some sunshine in the afternoon. Yesterday we hit a high of 84 degrees. I think we'll be right at about the same. But I don't think we're going to break a record because yesterday's record high was 83, and that's kind of low-hanging fruit. This time of the year, most record highs are mid-80s to upper 80s, and today it's 86. So we won't break a record, but it's going to be about the same as what we had yesterday. And I feel pretty confident that we'll start to see some sunshine here probably within the hour. We'll take a look at the satellite imagery and see what that says, but pretty confident about that. All right, rodeo has started off on a warm note. But, you know, here in South Texas, especially Texas in general, you can have some pretty big extremes, right? And the coldest that we've ever seen was 9 degrees, and that was in 2021. Notice how the snow, we had a big snow in 2021. The hottest that we've ever seen was in 1996, 100 degrees, believe it or not. And the wettest rodeo, 4.5 inches of rain, back in 1965. So yeah, we could definitely have some big extremes here across South Texas. All right, if you're going out to the rodeo today, we're going to see a high of 84 degrees. Clouds will start mixing out here rather shortly. And then tonight, temperatures will be in the 70s across the board for the most part. And this time of the year to have lows, I mean not lows, but temperatures in the evening in the 70s, that's pretty rare for February. But we've been doing that pretty much all week. All right, looking outside, we've got cloudy conditions, temperature 71, the low this morning 69, the record high 86 set back in 2017. So again, we're not going to reach that record high of 86 degrees today. All right, here's the satellite imagery. Notice how the clouds, they are thinning. They're eroding from the north and the south, and they're also thinning at the same time. The temperature inversion is giving up. Let's take a closer look. Yeah, you can actually see how the clouds are in the process of thinning out. So give it about an hour. By the time we get to 1 o'clock hour, we'll definitely be looking at some sunshine out there. And what's really interesting is when you look at the forecast soundings, you know, every morning at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'll look at the forecast sounding. And sure enough, it looked like that the temperature inversion would finally give up sometime around noon, and that's exactly what's happening. All right, temperature 71 degrees, Hondo 72, Gonzales 74, Hallettsville 75, Pleasanton 75. Let's see if the satellite imagery is caught up. For some reason, satellite hasn't caught up. Those areas right now that you see are in the mid 70s or low 80s. Those are areas that are already seeing some sunshine. Notice how there's quite a bit of cloud in the hill country. Kerrville's still at 69, Uvalde's still at 69, and Bernie is at 68 with clouds that continue keeping that temperature down. It's just hard to warm up when you've got that cloud deck. All right, temperatures this afternoon. Computer model says 81, but I'm pretty confident we'll hit 84. Off to the north, really cold up at Billings, Montana, Bismarck, North Dakota, anywhere north of Oklahoma. And it turns a lot cooler. Now, I want you to keep that in mind. There's a lot of cold air up to the north. Okay, that is going to be pushing southward. Matter of fact, I think it's going to get here Sunday afternoon, just before the Super Bowl. And what will probably happen, everybody's going to be glued to the TV set. So when you start watching at about 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, that front's going to sneak in, and by the time you leave wherever you're going in the evening, it's going to be a lot cooler. So don't forget to take a little bit of a jacket. And this cold front is probably not going to penetrate really far through south central Texas. So there's going to be a 50-mile gap there where north of that frontal boundary, it'll be in the 50s, but within 50 miles, highs could be in the 70s and 80s. So there's going to be quite a gradient early next week. But I do think that front, because I'm going with the high resolution computer models, and they're able to resolve these shallow cold air masses a lot better than global. A lot of the globals don't even have the front ever coming through, which is, I think, wrong. So I think this front's going to come in. It's going to turn cooler on Monday. And then Tuesday could back up a little bit. And then another reinforcing shock comes in for Wednesday and Thursday. Now, this whole time, we're going to have disturbances next week. So it's going to be cooler. We'll have these disturbances, but we're going to be on the tail end, the bottom part of these disturbances. There'll be more rain to the north in North Texas and snow up in Oklahoma and a good part of the middle part of the country. All right, high temperatures today. Let's see, computer model says 83. I think we'll hit about 84. You guessed it, tomorrow morning we're back to clouds and fog. And hold on a second, there we go. And then high temperatures tomorrow, I think anywhere between 85 to 88, just depending on how long it takes for the clouds to mix out. If we hit 88, we could tie a record from a long, long time ago. All right, molds are moderate, and cedar is moderate as well. All right, here's a look at your 14-day forecast. See if I hit the right button there. Yeah, I did. Tomorrow, anywhere from 85 to 88. I'm just going to be completely honest. It's going to be really hard to nail down that high, because this time of the year, those clouds, they can be kind of persistent. But I think 85 to 88. And then Sunday, temperatures at noon, 69. That cold front comes through in the afternoon, a lot cooler for Monday, with temperatures in the 50s. On Tuesday, I think high could sneak up to 65. There's a possibility on Tuesday that it stays in the 50s all day long, but I can see that front kind of backing up a little bit, and then another reinforcing shock comes in. So Wednesday and Thursday, high temperatures in the 50s. And then for Valentine's Day, mostly cloudy skies, high at about 66. And for Saturday, 74. Another front comes in for the 16th. And so the 16th and 17th, mid-60s, and then we bounce back for the 18th and the 19th. So that's a lot, but that's the way it looks to me. Make sure and have a great weekend. I'm not sure if you're for the Chiefs or the Eagles, but it seems like it's going to be a pretty good game, pretty close game. Did you know the last 3 Super Bowls have been decided by a field goal? And Kansas City has won the last couple by a field goal, and they've won almost all the games this year by a field goal. So I think it's going to be a really close game. It's going to be a good game. I'll let Nate talk more about sports, but make sure to watch noon, 4, 5, 6, and 10, and I will not be around Saturday morning, but I will be back sometime next week. I got Monday and Tuesday off. Anyway, have a great day. Thanks for streaming with us, and we will see you later. Before I let you go, I think I got enough time. Let's see, is that Nicole? Hey, how are you? Hopefully doing well. Mike, I hadn't heard from you in a while. Hope this heat wave goes away. Today I turned 65. Well, happy birthday, Mike. Thank you for watching. Mike's a longtime viewer, and we really appreciate it. And Mike, hope you have a great birthday. Again, thanks for viewing. And make sure you get all the updates, kens5.com, Kens5 Plus. All right. We will see you later. Have a great day.